Blue, the feeling behind my eyes. You stood out.
Hey y'all, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Thanks for joining me tonight for this nighttime clean with me. I'm gonna make a little dessert too that's really easy. I've shared a video of it before on my channel, like last year sometime, but I wanted to share it with you again because it's so easy and so good. But thanks all for joining me tonight, and we'll get this kitchen all cleaned up. But first, dessert. So this is just kind of a spin that my mom and I thought of on the peanut butter cookie. My kids call it peanut butter chocolate thing, so that's just kind of what we've named it here in the house. But it's super easy and super quick and just takes a couple ingredients. And oh my goodness, it's delicious. It's like a giant Reese cup kind of. So I'm gonna double it, which of course you all know if you've been here for a while, I usually end up doubling everything because we have such a big family. But so this is a doubled recipe that will fit into a 13 by 9. But if I do make it just a single recipe, I just use like an 11 by 7 or like an 8 by 8 square. So for the doubled recipe, you'll do 2 cups of peanut butter. Then a cup and a half of sugar. Then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I think I only added 1. I think I forgot to do the second one. But of course this is doubled, and so just all of this just cut in half for the single recipe. But yeah, I think I only ended up doing 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but it turned out fine. Then I like to use a big fork to mix it all up. It's much easier than using the spoon with the peanut butter and everything being so thick. Then you'll want 2 eggs and mix those in with the rest of the peanut butter mixture until it's pretty blended. You know, it'll still be pretty thick, but just as long as everything's mixed up together. Then I got out my 13 by 9 and sprayed it down with some olive oil. Then I'm going to put this entire mixture in here and spread it out as best I can. Doesn't need to be perfect. And then I should have said at the beginning, you'll preheat your oven to 375. And this one took about 15 to 17 minutes to get done because it was bigger. But the smaller one, you know, maybe 13 to 15 minutes. So while that's baking, I'm going to continue cleaning the kitchen here, get everything unloaded out of the dishwasher. And we have so many dirty bowls and pots and pans in the sink, so I'm going to end up probably hand washing most of those.
I need a second to take a breath to keep me guessing with what you said. You're in my head. We're under pressure, we're sinking deep like stormy weather. Can't seem to breathe when you're with me. If you're gonna break me, I know I won't stay. I don't wanna wait here.
So how many of you all are ready for spring? I'm so ready. We keep having the weirdest weather here though. It's like really cold and like, you know, snow flurries, and then it's like 70 degrees and storming or hot and sunny. It's just so weird. It's like back and forth kind of weather. So, but yesterday, you know, it was 74 here, and then today it is like 38 or even colder than that. It's starting, they're giving maybe some snow flurries. So it's just crazy. But I am so ready for spring. I just can't wait to get flowers out and get things planted. We do some garden boxes, maybe a bigger garden this year. We'll see. I've started to do a little bit of spring decorating in the house, and I just love doing that, kind of getting everything fresh and ready for spring. We've just been so busy here lately. I haven't got a lot done yet, but I'm definitely getting in the mood to really get everything decorated and just kind of freshen up the house. I'm also thinking of doing my very first like spring cleaning type series. So let me know, you know, if something, or if that would be something that you would be interested in. But I thought maybe just go through one room at a time and really deep clean, because I know our house definitely needs it. So I'm just gonna finish unloading here, or loading rather, these dishes. And like I said, there were several pots and pans and bowls that were not gonna fit in the dishwasher. So I'm definitely gonna have to hand wash those, which is no problem. But I don't know, our dishwasher is still struggling. It just seems to not be cleaning the dishes properly every time. And we've had it serviced like 3 times now. So I don't know what's wrong with it. And it's not even that old, but who knows. So now the dessert is out of the oven, and I just kind of poke it in the middle with a knife or a toothpick, make sure it kind of comes out clean. It'll be a little crumbly. So next you're gonna wanna grab some semi-sweet chocolate chips or milk chocolate, whichever you prefer. I usually use the bigger chocolate chips, but I had these minis on hand. So I wasn't sure how many to put on there because I'm used to using the big ones. So I sprinkled some, and then I ended up adding some more because I like to have a nice, good chocolatey layer. But using these minis, I didn't even have to pop it back in the oven because they're so tiny, they melted like really well. But usually when I use the bigger chocolate chips, I'll just kind of pop it back in the oven, like turn the oven off and pop it back in there just to kind of heat those. But not for very long, because I made a mistake one time leaving it in too long, and it like burnt the chocolate and literally was like ruined. So I just kind of smooth it out here like you would for a nice chocolate cake. Once it cools, the chocolate will sort of harden, kind of like around like a Reese's cup or something like that. But we normally can't even wait that long before we get into it. But we usually have some left over, and then it'll harden and still taste just as great. So you'll have to give it a try if you're a chocolate peanut butter lover like I am, and let me know if you try it and what you thought about it. So onto this huge pile of pans and bowls and cutting boards from just the last 2 days. We've been in and out and cooking, and yeah, I definitely got behind on the dishes here, like the big things. So I'm just gonna take some time here to get these all washed up and get them dried and put away.
Blue, the feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in red. Then, against my intentions, I let you turn me violet instead. Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. But at least I'm still with you. White out skies, middle November. You and I, flights to wherever. I don't mind as long as it's with you. As long as it's with you. used to face in a crowd, and now I can't see mad.
So we don't have a garbage disposal. I would love to hook one up, but these things have been a lifesaver. They're like the OXO Good Grips brand, but it's like you can flip them in and out, and they catch the yucky stuff, and then you just flip it out into the trash. You don't really have to touch it. I absolutely love them for the drains.
Flights to wherever, I don't mind, as long as it's with you. 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 Summer high, met you in August. New York, back to my cold apartment. Distance such, but at least it's still with you.
Ran out of room on the drying towel, so I had to pile some stuff over here. But I'm just gonna get everything dried and put away.
I need a second to take a breath, to keep me guessing with what you said. You're in my head. We're under pressure, we're sinking deep like stormy weather. Can't seem to breathe when you're with me. If you're gonna break me, I know I won't stay. I don't wanna wait here. You push me away. If you're gonna choose, you don't know what to do. I don't wanna lose you, but don't wanna lose me.
Well, that's wax paper. That is not so. What am I doing? Oh no. Apparently I have 3 boxes of wax paper. No foil and no saran wrap. I used to have a lid that went on that thing, but who knows where that is. Okay, I'm just gonna quick wipe all the countertops down with this Dawn dishwash spray. I love this power wash spray. It's just so handy and easy to use, and it works really well and smells like amazing.
Blue, the feeling behind my eyes. You stood out 'cause you were in red. Then, against my intentions,
So, now that we've got the kitchen floor done, which is messy right now, I gotta sweep. A big kitchen take 2. A big kitchen organization is happening. Huh? Oh. So, I've got to go through every single cabinet, declutter. The cabinets need cleaned so bad. There's so much goop on them. So that's coming up real soon. Oh no. Look what I found. Ugh. It was on the gas cooktop over there. I just cleaned the sink. I didn't know it was over there. In all honesty, that baby's gonna have to soak anyway, so I guess I won't worry about washing it tonight since the sink is all clean and so we'll just do this. Let that kind of sit in there a little bit. And okay, I got some of that gone in there, so I'm gonna kind of fill that up and let it sit overnight. It'll be nice and delicious looking in the morning. Ugh. But it should be much easier to clean. So there it is. Another thing I would like to do tonight is, so you can see the mudroom's needing cleaned again. This china cabinet was my great-great-grandma's, and then the dishes in it were my other grandma's. So the cabinet on my dad's side, the beautiful china on my mom's side. And so this beautiful cabinet, I thought, oh, I could fill it with all of the china. When my grandma moved out of their house last year, she gave me all of her china, which I just thought was so sweet. But I found like a whole nother tub of it. I thought I had it all. So I'm hoping to fit it in, maybe in the bottom, some of the extra, because I really like how it's set up here in the top. I don't want to clutter it up, you know? So it's really, the shelves are really strong. Like this thing was made, you know, it is heavy duty. So I think though the bottom is like even, you know, more strong and durable. So I think I could take this bowl out because it's technically not a part of the china. It's like one of my another bowl my grandma got. So I'm thinking if I take that bowl out, and I might be able to stack the rest of the china in there. So then it's all together. I can get this up out of the floor. I need to move my purse. And then I need to sweep. So apparently the whole time I was unloading the dishes and putting them away, my phone had died. I didn't know that. So I thought it was plugged in, but it wasn't. But I was able to fit, there was just a few extra bowls in the tub, and then a couple plates, and then there was a couple saucers, and then like one more cup. So it wasn't as much in there as I thought. So I'm hoping that, you know, that's not too much. Down in the bottom there, it seems to be pretty sturdy and strong. So I think I'm going to end this video here so it doesn't get too long. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Take care and God bless.